My child, I need you to hear me, because right now I'm fighting to save you, to protect you, to shield you from a woman out there. But here's the truth, if you ignore this warning, if you dismiss the words I'm about to reveal, you may not see how close she already is. She walks quietly, smiles gently, and yet her heart hides a storm I have seen long before you ever met her. She does not come in darkness, she comes wrapped in light. She speaks softly, but her soul carries envy. You saw kindness, I saw intent. You saw connection, I saw a snare being woven thread by thread, waiting for the moment your trust would open the door she could not unlock herself. My child, before you were even born, I marked you. I placed angels around your path. I wrote your name on my palm, and when the winds of temptation rise, I send signs, whispers, delays, strange silences, all meant to save you. This moment is one of them. That woman, the one you thought was a blessing, was never meant to enter your spirit. She carries words that taste sweet but dissolve into poison. She watches your weakness, she studies your fears. And she was sent, not by love, but by manipulation dressed as affection. You have felt it, haven't you? Those sudden moments where your peace vanished after speaking to her, those nights when your heart raced without reason, those mornings when your faith felt clouded. That wasn't coincidence. That was spiritual interference, her energy pulling yours away from me. But do not be afraid. For I, the Lord your God, am near. I have not allowed her to touch what I have anointed. The angels stand guard, their wings surrounding you like light itself. Archangel Michael stands before you, sword drawn, not against flesh and blood, but against the shadow behind her, the whispering spirit that fuels her actions. Listen, my child. The reason I speak tonight is because she is beginning to move differently. She feels your distance, she senses that heaven has whispered to your spirit, and now she will try harder. She will send messages, apologies, memories meant to soften your heart. But do not fall back. Do not return to where I've already rescued you from. Every time you step backward, you delay your blessing. Every time you answer her voice, you dim mine. And I cannot lead you to the place I prepared if you keep holding hands with what was sent to break you. My child, I saw you crying alone. You said, "Why does everyone I love end up hurting me?" And I heard that pain echo in the heavens. But what you didn't know is that each heartbreak has been a shield in disguise, because sometimes I must allow rejection to redirect you. You asked for peace, didn't you? You prayed, "God, show me who is real." And now that I am showing you, it hurts, but the revelation you resist is often the rescue you prayed for. When she smiled, you thought it was love, when she comforted, you thought it was safety. But love without truth becomes a trap. She wanted to know your dreams, not to support them, but to find where she could control them. Yet, I stepped in. I caused delays. I stirred confusion. I closed doors you begged me to open, because behind those doors were rooms filled with spiritual thorns. I know what your heart feels right now, torn between what you hoped and what I am revealing. But child, understand this, when I remove someone, it is never to leave you empty, it is to make space for what carries divine purpose. Archangel Michael moves as I speak. His wings sweep the unseen, removing every binding thread she tried to place upon your emotions. There is light around you now, pure, unbreakable, divine. You will feel it soon, a sudden peace, an unexpected calm. That's the sign that heaven has begun cleansing your spirit of her influence. You may still think of her, but those thoughts will no longer sting, they will fade like smoke at sunrise. My child, I know you struggle with loneliness. You think, "God, if I let her go, who will love me?" But remember, temporary companionship is not worth eternal confusion. The one I've chosen for you will not make you doubt your worth. Their presence will not bring fear. They will speak life, not drain it. Every tear you shed becomes a seed I will water with blessings. The pain that feels unbearable now will one day be your testimony of protection. Do you know what I see, child? I see you months from now, stronger, wiser, smiling at how I turned what tried to destroy you into the very thing that built your faith. This woman came like a lesson. You were meant to learn discernment, not despair. Her betrayal is not your ending, it's your awakening. But I need you to do one thing now: forgive her. Not for her sake, but for yours. Because forgiveness is the key that unlocks your next season. When you hold anger, you anchor your soul to the moment of pain. When you forgive, you release yourself into freedom. So tonight, whisper these words in your heart: God, I release her. I give this pain back to you. And as you do, Archangel Michael's sword will cut every spiritual tie still connecting you. You may not see it, but light is flooding into your room right now. Angels are standing at every corner. Your name is being spoken in heaven as one of those chosen to rise after betrayal. My child, this moment is not punishment, it's preparation. I'm not breaking you, I'm building you. You are being shaped for something far greater than what she could ever offer. If you only knew the destiny that awaits you, you would thank me for every closed door. You would praise me for every unanswered message. I have watched over you since your first breath. I've seen you walk through nights where you questioned if I even cared. But I was there, holding your spirit, whispering strength when you wanted to give up. Now I'm calling you higher. The pain you feel is the sound of chains falling off. The confusion you sense is the shadow leaving. And soon, only peace will remain. My beloved child, listen carefully. The world will try to tell you to move on quickly, to pretend nothing happened. But I tell you, pause and heal. Sit with me. Let me rebuild you from within. When you cry, heaven notices. When you whisper my name, angels respond. And when you choose to trust me even through heartbreak, all of heaven stands in awe, because faith in the fire is the rarest worship of all. The woman you thought was your destiny was only a chapter, not your book. Your story continues, written by my hand, sealed by my promise. Archangel Michael now guards your future. No curse, no jealousy, no evil word will reach you. You are covered in light. You are surrounded by grace. Every shadow that tried to attach to your heart is being lifted now. The warmth you feel is not imagination, it's my spirit renewing you. My child, remember this: pain is temporary, but purpose is eternal. Let this heartbreak refine your soul, not define your value. You are not broken, you are becoming pure gold. When morning comes, breathe deeply and thank me. Because what you lost was never yours, and what's coming next will remind you that I never take without giving more. Keep your heart open, your faith steady. The same God who removed her will soon send peace so real, you'll forget the sound of fear. You are loved beyond words, guarded beyond measure, destined beyond doubt. Do not look back, my child. Walk forward in light. My child, now that you have stepped away from what once held you captive, heaven is working to fill the space that pain left behind. Do not rush the silence, within that stillness, I am rebuilding you. Every moment you choose peace over panic, faith over fear, you are growing in strength that cannot be taken from you. The woman I warned you about will soon fade completely from your path. You may see her again in thought or memory, but it will no longer hurt, it will feel distant, like watching rain from behind a window. You'll hear it, but it will not touch you. That is how complete my protection will be. Child, when I close a door, it is never because I want to punish you, it is because I have seen the storm outside that you cannot yet see. I watch over every step you take, every word you speak. I send angels ahead of you to prepare the road, to clear the path, to remove traps that others tried to lay. Archangel Michael is still by your side. His sword burns brighter tonight, for as you heal, light within you expands. Darkness cannot stand where light grows, it retreats quietly, unable to bear the purity of a soul returning to its Creator. You may notice small changes: you wake lighter, your heart beats calmer, your eyes see beauty where they once saw loss. Those are not coincidences, they are signs of restoration. I know you have questions. Why did you let me meet her? Why did I have to feel this pain? My child, sometimes the only way to recognize truth is to encounter its counterfeit. Had I shielded you from every wound, you would never learn how precious your peace is. Now you know what deception feels like, and that knowledge will guard you forever. Do not carry guilt for being fooled by false kindness. Even angels disguise themselves to test discernment. What matters is that you chose to listen when I whispered, "Enough." That obedience has shifted your timeline. Right now, heaven is rearranging connections. The people meant to help you rise are being guided toward your life. There are conversations waiting that will unlock doors, friendships that will heal, opportunities that will lift you closer to purpose. Trust my timing. Sometimes I delay introduction until your heart is ready to receive true love. If I brought them too soon, old wounds would bleed onto new blessings. So be patient, healing is holy work. Each day, speak these words: God, I am open to your will. They may sound simple, but they move mountains unseen. When you declare surrender, my angels can act freely. They open ways where logic says there is none. Archangel Michael now speaks over you: no weapon formed against this soul shall prosper. Every tongue that rose in envy shall fall silent. Every shadow that lingered shall vanish. And as he declares it, light ripples across your timeline, removing blocks that once delayed you. You will notice old fears breaking like glass. You will find courage where you once hesitated. You will start to walk with quiet confidence, not arrogance, but assurance that you are guided by the Almighty Himself. Child, remember the nights you cried asking me to prove I was real? Each tear was a seed of faith, and tonight it blooms. You will soon witness coincidences that aren't coincidences, messages at the right moment, doors opening after prayer. People appearing with answers you didn't even voice. That is me, working gently through life to show you I never left. I know you still think of her sometimes and wonder if she's okay. That compassion within you is proof that your heart remains pure. Keep it pure, but do not return. Forgive, release, bless, and move forward. Compassion does not require reunion. You have outgrown that season. The vibration of your soul has risen. Things that once attracted you will now feel heavy, mismatched. That is the sign of elevation. Do not resist it, embrace it. Growth often feels like loss until the harvest appears. Soon you will look back and say, it all makes sense. The unanswered questions will fade because peace answers louder than words. I am now surrounding your home with light. Angels of comfort stand near your doorway. At night, when you rest, they guard your dreams. No fear, no nightmare will approach. Your sleep will become a sanctuary where your spirit meets mine. When you wake, speak gratitude. Gratitude is the language of miracles. Each thank you builds a bridge between your world and heaven's abundance. Do not let bitterness take root, it is a thief of joy. When negative thoughts arise, speak my name, Jesus. Darkness trembles at that sound. You will feel peace return instantly, that is the power I have placed within your breath. My child, the coming days will bring small tests. They are not punishments but confirmations. You might hear from someone who reminds you of her, or an opportunity that seems too good yet stirs unease. Trust your spirit, that gentle discomfort is me whispering, wait. Discernment grows stronger with practice. Each time you obey that inner warning, your faith sharpens. Soon you won't need signs, you'll just know. Archangel Michael now seals your heart with a shield of blue flame, a symbol of divine truth. Lies will no longer feel appealing, false promises will sound hollow. Only authenticity will resonate with your spirit. This protection is permanent, but it grows brighter when you walk in honesty. Speak truth, even when it's hard, and you will draw heaven closer. Do not fear being alone, solitude is where prophets are shaped. The world rushes, but revelation moves in silence. The quiet you dread is actually my voice clearing space for destiny. You may find yourself cleaning, writing, creating, or praying more. That is me channeling healing through your actions. When inspiration comes, follow it, each idea is a breadcrumb leading to purpose. My child, destiny is not far. The promises I made will manifest not in chaos but in calm. You won't have to chase, blessings will recognize you. When that day arrives, remember how far we've come, from confusion to clarity, from tears to trust. Remember that every scar became a mark of survival, every loss a lesson of discernment. The woman who once caused you pain will fade into memory, and you will bless her silently, for without her deception, you might never have learned to listen so deeply to my voice. This, beloved, is divine justice, not revenge, but restoration. I repay by elevating you beyond reach of those who once hurt you. Your joy will be your testimony, your peace will be your proof. Archangel Michael now ascends before you, clearing the year ahead. He plants banners of light along your path, milestones of progress you will soon see. And I whisper, keep walking. Do not worry about how everything will unfold. Faith is walking without full sight, knowing I hold the map. If I showed you everything now, you would not need trust. But trust is what opens miracles. You have asked, when will it happen? My answer, when you are ready to receive without fear. The moment your faith outweighs your doubt, the promise arrives. So rest. Breathe. Let heaven work. I am aligning hearts, timing, and opportunities beyond what you imagine. Child, look at your hands, they are instruments of creation. What you touch in faith will prosper. Speak life over your plans, not despair. Say, this will work, and heaven echoes, so be it. No curse can stand against one who walks with me. You are not a victim of anyone's envy. Their words fall powerless, for I am the wall around your spirit. In the coming season, you will help others through what once broke you. You will speak and hearts will open, you will share your journey and chains will fall from listeners. That is why you had to experience pain, to understand compassion at its core. And when you see someone trapped by false affection, you will guide them gently back to light, saying, I know the way, God showed me. That moment will make every tear worth it. My child, never forget, you are chosen, not forsaken. You are called, not cursed. You are protected, not abandoned. Every step you take is written in light. Heaven celebrates your healing tonight. Trumpets sound not for victory over others, but for victory within yourself. You have chosen faith instead of bitterness, and that choice echoes through eternity. Now lift your head. Smile. The dawn is near. What lies ahead will outshine what you've lost. I, the Lord your God, go before you. I make crooked paths straight. I turn pain into purpose, endings into beginnings. Do not fear the future, it already knows your name. Walk with me, my beloved child, and let the light within you grow so bright that no shadow dares return. My child, do not be afraid of tomorrow. I have already walked through it before you. I have seen every decision, every delay, every moment that will cross your path, and I have woven them into purpose. What felt like detours were divine directions in disguise. You think you've lost time, but in truth, I've been saving you from paths that would have broken you. I know the weight of disappointment, the sting of betrayal, the ache of waiting, but every tear has watered a new beginning. Now the season of mourning is ending. The soil of your spirit is ready to bear fruit again. And I, your God, am planting new promises within you. The woman who once plotted against you, who gathered your secrets and whispered your name with malice, has already been dealt with by divine justice. She has no power left, no reach, no authority. What she built in darkness has turned against her. Every plan she set in motion to harm you now teaches her the cost of touching what is chosen. My child, you will not need to fight her. You will not need to explain yourself. Silence will be your shield. When you stay still, I fight for you. When you stay calm, I act in ways unseen. There are angels stationed at every doorway of your destiny now. Archangel Michael stands guard at your left, the angel of restoration at your right, and the angel of peace behind you. Before you walks light itself, clearing the fog of confusion that once blinded your sight. You are safe, and you will stay safe. But child, safety is not the end of your story, it is the beginning. What I am doing now goes beyond protection. I am preparing to elevate you. The very season that drained you will become the soil from which your purpose grows. Every wound will produce wisdom. Every rejection will birth redirection. Every delay will serve as preparation. You see, my child, the storm wasn't sent to destroy you, it was sent to reveal you. You didn't know how strong your spirit was until the winds tried to break it. You didn't know how powerful your prayers were until darkness trembled at your words. Now you know. And now you rise. Listen closely, doors are about to open. Not ordinary doors, but divine alignments, moments that fit perfectly, conversations that happen at the right second, opportunities that carry my fingerprint. But when those doors open, remember humility. Remember the nights you prayed for strength. Remember the pain that shaped your compassion. Do not let success harden you. Let gratitude be your crown. I am about to place you before people who will see the light within you. Some will admire it, some will envy it, but none will be able to stop it. For what I ignite, no one can extinguish. And my child, I will send new people, souls aligned with your healing, not your history. They will not remind you of your past wounds. They will remind you of your divine worth. They will speak life into you, not doubt. They will stand beside you, not above you. Do not compare them to the ones who left. When I bring new souls, it's not replacement, it's restoration. And if loneliness visits you while you wait, do not curse it. Sit with it. Loneliness is a sacred invitation, a quiet moment for your soul to hear my heartbeat again. I am closer in silence than in noise. When the world goes quiet, heaven speaks loudest. My child, many have underestimated you. They saw your stillness and called it weakness. They saw your tears and mistook them for defeat. But what they didn't see was how each tear became a prayer, how your silence became strategy, how your heartbreak became holy ground. You have not been losing, you've been transforming. Every time you chose forgiveness instead of revenge, your spirit evolved. Every time you kept faith when logic said give up, heaven recorded it. Every time you whispered amen through pain, your name was written deeper into the book of strength. And now, heaven moves on your behalf. The tables are turning, my child. The very situation that once humbled you will soon honor you. You will stand where you once stumbled. You will smile in places where you once wept. You will thrive where others thought you'd fail. Archangel Michael now extends his hand of fire over your path, burning away residue from past energy. The spiritual ties, the emotional cords, the invisible threads that kept pulling you backward, all of them are cut now. You are free. You are released. From this moment forward, you are stepping into divine clarity. Your thoughts will become clear, your heart will know peace. You will discern instantly who carries light and who carries shadow. No more confusion, no more cycles, no more manipulation. Child, I am proud of you. You held on when others would have walked away. You stayed when storms raged, and now you will see the rainbow I promised. You are not the same soul you were before this trial. You are wiser, stronger, and more radiant. You may not realize it yet, but you are glowing, not with pain, but with purpose. The fire that tried to consume you has refined you into gold. And gold, my child, shines brightest under pressure. The season ahead will require courage, but you already possess it. Step forward even if you tremble. I am with you in every step, whispering, do not fear. Remember Psalm 91, He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Those words are alive around you. Every morning you wake, repeat them, and feel the unseen wings covering your day. When anxiety whispers that something bad might happen, answer it with faith, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. When memories of betrayal return, remind yourself, what was meant for harm, God has turned for good. When doubt tells you you're not enough, declare, I am chosen. I am loved. I am protected. My child, every affirmation of faith is a sword of light. Speak them often. The more you speak life, the less power darkness holds. And listen, I am about to restore joy. The laughter that once felt distant will return. You will laugh freely again, not the forced laughter of pretending, but the pure laughter of freedom. Your home will feel lighter. Your mornings will begin with gratitude instead of fear. Your nights will end in peace instead of overthinking. And that woman, the one who wished you harm, will fade completely from your story. Not by your hand, but by mine. She will find herself unable to cross your energy, unable to reach your name. Her power over you has expired. Her season has ended. You owe her no hatred, only silence. Silence is the language of victory. From this day forward, you are walking in divine authority. Heaven's mark is upon you. You will notice strangers drawn to your light, asking how you remain calm through chaos. Tell them, because God stayed when others left. That truth alone will set souls free. Your voice carries healing now. When you speak, hearts will soften. When you pray, storms will quiet. When you bless others, heaven listens. Do not underestimate the influence of a healed soul. Your story will save others. And when you share your journey, of being watched, hurt, and saved, say this with faith, God turned what was meant to break me into the reason I shine. Archangel Michael bows before the throne, presenting your name sealed in divine light. Your case is closed. Heaven declares it done. No accusation stands. No curse remains. Now rise, my child. Rise into purpose. Rise into destiny. Rise into light. The world needs your voice, your faith, your testimony. Do not hide it. Speak boldly of how God rescued you from unseen danger. Let the world know light always wins. And when fear tries to return, remind yourself, you are not who you were. You have been reborn through revelation. You are the evidence of God's mercy. In coming weeks, you will receive signs, unexpected peace, messages that confirm this word, numbers that repeat, dreams that comfort. These are not coincidences, they are reminders, heaven is near. When they happen, whisper, "Thank you, God." Gratitude strengthens connection. My child, I now breathe new strength into you. Feel the warmth in your chest, that is my presence. You are whole. You are clean. You are loved. The story that began in pain will end in power. The woman who once sought to break you will one day witness your glow from afar, unable to comprehend how you rose so gracefully. That is how I vindicate, through peace that confuses your enemies. Now walk, my child, not as a victim of fear but as a vessel of faith. Wherever you go, I go. Whatever you speak, I bless. Whatever you dream, I build. You are under divine protection, not for a season, but for life. Archangel Michael will not leave your side. His sword will remain drawn until your destiny is fulfilled. Go forth, and if this message has stirred your heart, speak the word Amen. Let heaven hear your agreement. Share this message so others trapped in fear may find freedom. Subscribe to light, not darkness. Stay close to faith, not fear. Because this moment, this message, is not the end. It is the beginning of everything I promised. I am with you. I have always been. And I will be, until the very end of time. Peace, my beloved child. Be still. I've got you. Always.